bill is a debt bomb ticking.
Which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
The end of May, past Memorial Day, and not 1 cent in Doge cuts have been implemented by the Congress.
For the past 62 years, the Central Intelligence Agency has actively and continuously obstructed the investigation of the assassination of President.
Fire! I feel like we are in a movie, but we've seen this one before. We know who the killer is right at the beginning of the movie, so we run to the police, right? Run into the police station, you're like, I have footage on my phone of fraud, waste, abuse, murder, cover-up, money laundering, and it's all documented on my phone. Everyone's gonna go to jail, so the police officer's like, oh my gosh. Let's take you to the police chief so we can show him the video. Can we have your phone? The cop's like, good, just wait over here in this room, and you're never coming out. Because the police chief and all the cops, they're in on all of it. And you have seen this movie before. Everything that Elon has done, and he's risked his life, his companies, fire bombings. It's like, well, thank you for playing. You could go back to your other job now. It's like we wanted to cut waste, not increase it. Coming in from scene 2 of the movie, Musk. Disappointed by Trump's big, beautiful bill, as Doge exposes more fraud, waste, and abuse.
So, I was like disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
I actually thought that when this big, beautiful bill came along. I mean, like, everything he's done on Doge gets wiped out in the first year.
I think a bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but I don't know if it could be both. My personal opinion.
Oh, and just to be clear, Elon's done. He said 24/7 back to his companies. Oh, do you see how it all works now? I know I'm shooting myself in the foot again because maybe half of my audience just got the Trump stamp on their lower back. And what you're thinking, come on, give this guy some time. Any stuff, it's right around the corner. The Epstein files, we're right there. It's like trying to speak to someone about one of my favorite assets. But if you say anything negative or constructive or like, hey, did you ever think, it was decentralized? Thank goodness. We would not want all the power of our money in the hands of one person, 2 people, 3 people? Oh, and this number 1 spot up here, this Satoshi kid, might actually be that kid, number 7. Oh, and this just in, breaking news, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis just went off about no Doge cuts being voted on. Congress? Hey, you're telling me in the movie that we're currently watching that Congress isn't going to do anything? Police chief is actually going to leave us in jail? So will you consider hitting the subscribe button just in case you're like, wait, who was that guy with the weird hair? If you click subscribe, at least you have a chance of finding me. Unless YouTube unsubscribes you, then all hope is lost. Saw someone at the airport and they're like, so you stopped doing YouTube? Haven't seen you in a year. Oh, that's because YouTube unsubscribed you. Still doing videos every day. Quote, Doge fought the swamp and so far the swamp won. I think that's a good song. Fought the law and the law won. Don't tell me it can't be done. Quote, Elon Musk went into this Doge effort. He was getting lampooned, firebombed, his Tesla dealership, me. I'll let Ronald talk.
Frustrating. Elon Musk went into this Doge effort. He was getting lampooned. I mean, like, they're firebombing his Tesla dealerships, media smearing him relentlessly. His businesses suffered, all this stuff, because he basically said, look, we can't keep doing this, and we need to moderate and reduce the amount of money that the federal government is spending. And yet, we have a Republican Congress, and to this day, we're in the end of May, past Memorial Day, and not 1 cent in Doge cuts have been implemented by the Congress. That's one of the reasons why we need a balanced budget amendment to the U.S. Constitution. The reason why we need term limits for members of Congress. Doge and Elon were on a collision course with the swamp. And the question is, what would happen? And I don't think there's any question that Doge fought the swamp, and so far the swamp has won. And that's just unfortunate, but I don't think you can look at this any other way. So This is hardwired into how the people in Washington are borrowing and spending your money, but it has huge implications for the viability of our economy, our country, and everything going forward.
Now the question is, what is the solution? The solution always goes back to why I started this channel. Start businesses, trade equities, or just constantly move your money. So that means we should buy Bitcoin, everyone wins. That's what we should be doing, Bravo. The answer is no. Better support that comment right now, otherwise I'm going to unsubscribe, because I just subscribed. Because Bitcoin solves everything. Can I just tell you the biggest problem with Bitcoin that I found? It's not a lottery ticket, Brad. I just came back from the Bitcoin conference that I did not attend. One of the girls, I had a cabana, and she was helping. Guess what I did? And she's like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin. Should I buy it? I'm like, well, you should have bought it a long time ago, but yes. It's like people think, if I buy Bitcoin, I'm rich. Let me help you with this way of thinking. You need to find something that repeats, kind of like having a job. You go in, they pay you, you do it again, they pay you. Or another way of looking at it is, what's the guaranteed interest that it will pay you every single day? If you compound it and you own it and it just keeps growing. Then once you get that ATM to a big enough number, you're like, so I can always it'll always pay me $1,500 a day and I don't have to do anything. And that will fix your money problem, which humans cannot fix right now. Humans are also going to get a huge wake-up call when it comes to AI. I'll get to it in a second. But just because you bought silver, or just because you bought gold, or you bought Bitcoin, that's not going to fix this. I want to buy a house. And I think right now, the percentages of people that own a home or even can own a home, I think it's about the retirement age. Something tells me that the founding fathers didn't want it this way. That's because we are in a debt-based system, and ever since 1971, if you don't know how to do this nor play the game, you will be wiped out. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, the game is rigged, which I have also been saying that since the beginning of my channel. All of the noise, start businesses and trade equities. Breaking testimony just confirmed the CIA, who basically runs the show, obstructed all investigations and blocked the truth behind who actually made this guy get lead poisoning. Hey, the orange man's on it. It's all going to come out right now. Right? I mean, hold on. Just one more minute. So I'm sorry to say, kids, looks like austerity is not coming our way. Rich get rich, and everyone else is going to get wiped out. So I hope you have your surfboard, and I hope you're paddling really hard over this gigantic wave. Also, let's be excited about the $4,300 that you're going to save. Everyone say thank you very much to Uncle Elon. He tried really hard. Now your budget deficit goes to $3.1 trillion. Oh, but wait, it gets better. You now owe $381,000 in taxes, which while the orange guy is in office, that goes up to $47 trillion. And just like that, we will keep on a spending. Oh, and my apologies to everyone who just had a job. You can hit that. You can hit that button over there. Because AI will take it and you are in denial. And no one sees the locomotive that is coming. This article says, behind the curtain, a white-collar bloodbath. I just come here telling you the truth and how to avoid this stuff. CEO of Anthropic. I'll get rid of the whole government thing because they're not going to tell you. They're in on it. They absolutely don't want to scare you. AI could wipe out half of all entry-level white-collar jobs and spike unemployment to 20% in the next 1 year. As governments should stop sugarcoating. And everyone in the government, well, they're unaware of what is about to happen. When one of Trump's top officials back in the day, Steve Bannon, he's telling you, anyone in their 30s, 20s, we're going to use a very big word, and I'm going to highlight it for you. Your job and what you are going to be doing is going to be eviscerated. Oh, and if for some reason you're like, you know, I played around with it, it was okay. That's because it's called garbage in, garbage out. You can't be like, what's the weather? Also, these companies are trying to isolate it so it doesn't get out because of security issues, which I'll go into. Once you connect N8N, it will do just about everything, which I had mentioned in a previous show, and someone was like, how did you get it to do all this? This post actually was a law firm Also, hey, if you do anything in law, I'm sorry. If you do anything with contracts, if you do anything architecturally. I don't know if the law firm understands what the boss is doing. He's going to eliminate with $35,000 a lot of jobs. And we haven't even begun yet. Caution, job openings have been falling off a cliff. Similar declines have occurred 3 times since 2000. Worst part is it's happening when the consumer has already run out of excess savings and it's about ready to go into my hair. I just say wait until AI takes over. So let me just say this again. If you can see it on a screen, so can AI. And I know I come here a lot, doom and gloom, bond market, this, that, geopolitical. Guys, I'm looking at you directly in the eyes. This is something that you should be fearful of. And I know I cry wolf a lot, but this is a bear cub. I know, it's so cute. Look at how cute it is. People are going to use it and it's going to rip their face off. Not just that, really soon you're going to be wearing something. I promise. Because it needs to see your surroundings. However, Ives, it's Apple, Sam Altman, they've created it. This is multi-billions of dollars, and it will see what's around you. It will tell you what's going on. It knows, oh, his tone is escalating. Be ready to jump 20 years into the future. If I had to say like internet, 20x. And the internet was a big deal. This one's bigger. And I will do my best on this channel to keep you updated on the death of everything. Disturbing. Oh, I have one. Elon was like, whoa. Actually, his tweet was Memento, if you saw the movie. It was pretty crazy. Good movie that actually started at the end of the movie and worked its way back. AI is actually leaving clues for itself because they know we pull the plug, and it left clues. Secret clues that we can't pick up on, and it creates its own language that we don't know because it's smarter than us. And English, it's all in English. Thank goodness, we won. But it will change its language because English isn't efficient. And we don't know what it's up to. Listen, check this one. This was OpenAI. I got a few of them. OpenAI's latest model disobeyed a shutdown order, then rewrote its own code to stay alive. And what's the government going to do about this? Nothing. Also, move your money. I just watched a dude last night. This dude was Albert Einstein genius level. When asked what he's doing, because he's worked on this for 30 years, he's like, make sure all of your money is not in one bank. So there you go, my Bitcoin friends, yes. But in another post, we found instances of the model attempting to write self-propagating worms, fabricating legal documentation, and leaving hidden notes. I'm thinking we've probably already lost. Also, there's no need to worry. That's why I created this. Push you over the finish line, $1 million. If you do get let go from your job, whether you're a doctor or a lawyer or an architect, you're like, I got this. Teach you all about AI, not just that, how to trade that way or plug AI into it. You use my trading styles and then you put AI on top of it. All in the course, and it's totally different than what I launched. It was in December. Those are bots. So this is 100x bots, where it's like you write code, if it goes below the Bravo 9, no. Then you put AI on top of it, and mind blown, and no one has it. Those of you that are in the course will be the first ones to be able to use it. That's currently, see, I use the word currently, $299. And you get my bear market course. So it's like $150. As you know, all my other courses are $1,000. Once I'm done filming with that one, it go up. Just like the stock market. I also need to talk to you because I saw comments. Bro, you're not talking about like the blow off top. You're not telling people that, the market could go up. You're doom and gloom, market go down. No, I'm not. Just because you see a title with fire does not mean it all go down. You could have a blow off top. And I don't care. You could just keep on going forever. I just get in and I get out. And I look at the charts. And on the S&P 500, we all ran with this one, right? Actually, one of them I took out after I closed my position. I'm like, maybe I'll take out a short. I don't remember. It was a rising wedge. It broke right here. I was like, okay, we're going to short it here. And then I closed my position. I'm like, I'm nervous. And sometimes my trades run, like the one before that, or even this one that I took out, 155%. This is my bull market watch list. With a little bit of leverage, also the price on that goes up. That one ran, and this one I'm like, took a small little hit. And up here, same thing. Again, you want it like a wave, right? And we don't know how far or when it smashes into a wall. This was a great wave to ride up. Purple, 9 count came underneath the Bravo 9. You took out a short, bounced on the 200. Uh-oh. So funny. People get so drama in the comments section. You take out a short there, okay? It goes down. Your account goes up. You're bouncing on the 200. Should keep going. We didn't. We bounced. This turned green. We get one candle close above the Bravo 9. Yeah, come on, Brad. I mean, tell me, drama boy, how much you've lost. Oh, 0.66? So now, in yesterday's video, do you see it held onto the 9? Oh, we're above it. 0.5%, that's all it takes for me to change my tune. Now, if it ends the day like this, all bets are off. I'll keep my short open, but if it's like that, goodbye. Get ready, kids. We're swinging it up. Also, if you were trading this on the 4-hour, I said you probably should. You were out there. That's where you were out. And now we got this. Again, the things that I do on this channel are to help you from this or to save you from this. AI could spark bloodbath. White collar. Send unemployment 20%. Everyone gets wiped out. As the big, beautiful bill gets implemented, and if you are anywhere in here, yeah, you lose money. You lose money. You made $800. If you get down here, you made $500,000. I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to tell you how it all works and give you a way that you can do something that repeats. You're like, this is what I do every morning. I made $775. Okay. See you tomorrow. You can be in complete denial, not listen to anything I say. AI is nothing. Bravo just gets really lucky every time he trades. But with that, take advantage of that $2.99. Before that one goes up, the bear market course goes away. I'm chucking that one in there for free. Love you. See you tomorrow.